Wait till you have a Mox for the first time.
Okay. I did get a pretty cool card at the top just now. I got myself a Mox Jet. So Mox Jet besties.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hello, and welcome to North 100 Showdown, a Canadian Highlander throwdown.
Throw down.
Yeah.
Okay.
My name is Serge, and today at this, our fancy Chicago studio, we are joined by the wonderful Ashlizzle. Hello, friend.
I'm excited. I'm so excited. Hi, how are you,
Good.
Serge? All right.
We were looking for players to feature to play Highlander with, and we're like, who are basically like some of the best pilots we know out there that we could hand a powerful list to,
Sure, yeah.
and they'll be like, I got this.
All right.
And then I saw this amazing Rakdos list, and we're like,
Hey,
oh.
that sounds good to me. That sounds good to me.
I got excited. I got to remember housekeeping. A reminder that everything that we do is brought to you by you with your support of the Patreon over at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. If you want to see the deck list, if you want to do some comments, if you want to talk about how stoked you are that Ash is here, let us know down below. I am so excited that you're here, Ash. Very quickly, tell us about yourself. Go.
Go. All right. Well, I'm Ashlizzle. I build standard decks. I play a lot of standard. I love competitive Magic. I've competed a little bit in the past. And I'm a Canadian Highlander noob. I have played once in my life when I was at the Loading Ready Run PPR, and you guys had some decks with you, and I thought it was so cool. So I'm really excited to be here and play some Canadian Highlander, but apparently a really powerful deck.
So we hooked her up, knowing that she's the premier Rakdos pilot of the format. We got her the first place tournament winning Rakdos list, just being like, this is as pushed as it can be.
All right.
Yeah, we figured give you, despite your unfamiliarity with the format, I nailed that word, we wanted to give you the archetype and the colors that we know that you're very successful with. Now, question.
Ooh, she rolls up the Rakdos that you.
Yeah. Do you know your points?
Do I know my points?
Note from the.
Hold on. Give me. I do know my points. They're
Nice.
right here. All right. So, Mox.
Yeah.
Mox, Vampiric Tutor, Ancient Tomb, and Reanimate. Nailed it.
Amazing. Absolutely
Thank you.
amazing.
I would just put that right here.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
right
All right.
All right.
I can see your hand. God, if you had all the pointed cards. So I'm playing blue-black tempo.
Okay.
Yeah, and so another two-color strategy. I'm a tempo deck. Like if you're familiar with the blue-black fairies list in standard, similar sort of idea. I want to establish an early threat. I want to play some really cheap disruption. You're giving me a look like, God,
cool.
I hate that list.
No. I love that deck actually. I love playing like tempo decks.
Sure.
It's one of my favorite strategies too.
Yeah, so if I gain control of the momentum of the game, I feel like a genius and I can never lose. And if I ever slip, I'm just like, this deck is garbage and I'll fall so far behind. My points are somewhat similar. Mox, and then I'm playing Reanimate, Ancient Tomb, nope, Reanimate, you threw me off. Strip Mine,
sticky note?
Reanimate.
Hold on. You can borrow mine if you'd like.
Mox, Reanimate, the stupid frog, Psychic Frog, True Name Nemesis, and Strip Mine. Those are my points.
Psychic Frog is on the list for you guys?
Yeah, we pointed it. That card's cracked.
Yeah, it's true. I remember playing with it a little bit. I'm just like, I was like, wow, okay.
So yeah, the points list is such a great solution
Yeah.
for a format where we want to have access to everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have access to anything. You just can't play everything. And
Right.
so there's been actually a massive shakeup in the pointing philosophy where it used to just be fast mana and tutors.
Yeah.
And now we're like, well, what if we open up some of the things and allow people to play some more of the fair tutors, but we start to point the threats.
Right.
And it turns out that Reanimate, not even for like, oh, I got a Grizzlebrand, but just like, hey, you dealt with my Barrowgoyf. Well, it's back.
Right.
We're like, no, that card is actually really oppressive. And so, yeah, high power threats, Urza Saga, Reanimate, Minskin Boo.
Minskin Boo?
Yeah, that card is a house.
I mean, it's true. I remember that. It's really crazy for me to like, lock into that. But yeah, it is a very powerful card. So is Psychic Frog. I remember like playing with it a little bit, but it's cool to see that there's only like, that there's like points attached to it.
Would you like to roll to see who goes first?
All right, let's do it. I'm aggro. Come on, man.
You got
Not
a
too
7.
bad. Not
That's
too
very
bad.
average.
I take those any day.
I got a 6. All right.
Let's go.
That's 1 point already for you.
All right.
Good luck, friend. Both have 7s?
I got a 7.
Let's see it.
I got a 7 for you. All right, let's lock into this. Yeah. I know what I want to do. All right. I'm going to play in fetch land. I'm going to crack it and find something. So
if you have a turn 1 play, you have access to dual lands. If you don't have a turn 1 play, may I recommend the Surveil duels because they're cracked.
All right, I'm going to go and see if I can find myself maybe like a shock or something.
I mean, you got duels.
Yeah, I got duels. Oh, look, it's a
blood crypt, yeah.
All right, I'm going to go find that.
All right.
And because I don't know what's in your deck.
Sure. Are you going slow?
No, I'm paying the 2.
Okay.
So I'm paying 3 actually.
So down to 17 here, and I'll let you use the spin down to track your life after.
I feel so like shuffling this. This is probably the most expensive thing I've ever played.
So look. This is something all Canadian Highlander players will agree to. These cards are meant to be played.
Yeah.
Like we recognize that this format's really intimidating sticker shock wise, but we collect because we love the game and we want to play the game, and that's why that's why they're in decks and not in bank vaults. Just like appreciated value, right?
Yeah, I get that. But it's like for me, it's like I like the philosophy, but still, it's like it's not my deck. If it was my deck, I'd be shuffling that like crazy.
No, that's fair.
Yeah. All right, yeah, I'm paying a 2. So with that, I'm passing a turn.
Okay. She could have anything. I'm going to lead with a Mox Sapphire. Welcome to our format.
Oh boy, oh boy.
I'm going to cast a Preordain.
Okay.
So scry 2. Ooh. I'm going to go top bottom here. Draw the top card. Then I'm going to play a Misty Rainforest, and I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay, on your end step, I'm paying a 1, and I'm mountain cycling this like elephant thing.
Yeah.
So goes into my graveyard, and I find a basic mountain.
Any mountain.
Any mountain.
Yeah.
Oh, they're from Lord of the Rings, right?
Yeah. So you could find the Surveil Duel, or a basic mountain, or probably Badlands are your 3 hits.
Let me see what I can do with that. I'm gonna go find the Surveil one, I think. Let's see. Wherever that is. Just like looking at some of these cards, like, oh, it's crazy out here. So cool. Okay, I found myself the theater. And I have to shuffle this very precious deck again. All right.
Yeah, one of the things you'll find playing Highlander for the first time is like, wow, y'all shuffle a lot.
Yeah, like that's the number one thing. Like I've been trying, or part of me has been like wanting to get into like modern. Oh my God, see the struggle. I'm just trying to be real careful. Trying to get into modern a little bit, but yo, I'm not even cracking fetches in Commander, dude. Like I'm holding those in my hand. Like I got very small hands. So shuffling a deck for me is like, especially when it's this expensive, is a little, yeah. I want to be really careful with that, really. Ooh, okay, I think that'll do the trick right there. Sorry. I feel really bad about it.
I'm here for this.
Okay, well, I get myself my theater.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, go my turn. Okay, I'm gonna tap that. I don't know what you're playing, so it's like
cheap threats, disruption.
Keep your secrets. You're the tempo player, you know.
You do get a draw.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about that one.
No, you're good.
Thank you.
You're looking at a finely tuned machine designed to kill exactly
It's
Serge
true,
Jaeger.
designed to kill. It's true for sure. Okay, I'm just gonna try it though. I'm gonna start off with the theater, so I get the Surveil 1.
Sure, yeah.
Let's see what's in here. Do I need that? I think I'm good. I'm gonna put the Blaze My Virtue in the graveyard.
Sure.
And now I know, I mean, I gotta try it, surely.
I mean, you're facing the blue player, make him have it, right?
Reanimate.
Oh, on the Oliphant! Yeah, it's gonna resolve.
Is it gonna resolve?
That's gonna resolve.
All right, so I do end up losing 6 for that, don't I?
Yeah.
Life's a resource, I go to 11.
Yeah, but you've got to turn 2 6/4.
But I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know where the power level of the deck lies, but I don't think
The
it's
turn
pretty...
2 6/4 is a pretty good
All right.
power level.
Okay, cool. All
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
End of your turn, I'm going to crack this fetch land for a Surveil Duel.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that in my opening hand. I was like, surely that's not bad.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
As an MTG Arena player, I think I've done these shenanigans in like Timeless before, but...
I mean, that's kind of the dream, especially with the Surveil Duels and why Reanimate is so good, because you can fetch land, crack, like, oh, put anything into my bin, and then you're just so far ahead on mana.
Yeah. So hey, we take it. But yeah, it does come at a cost. I am at 11
sure,
right now.
for
So,
sure.
But if you're tempo, I
Would you like
think...
to cut?
No.
All right. Untap. Draw for the turn. I'm going to play an Underground Sea. I'm going to cast... Oh, I forgot to Surveil. I surveilled and I just didn't do it.
Go for it, homie.
Well, no, I drew off the turn already, so...
Oh.
It was what you wanted.
It was exactly what I wanted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm going to cast the Emperor of Bones. And then I've got a pretty OP play as well. I'm going to pay 4 life to cast Dismember to give your creature -5/-5.
All right.
So I'm at
fair,
15.
Fair.
No, it's about to get unfair. Then I'm going to go
no.
to combat. I'm going to exile your Oliphant and put it under my Emperor of Bones. Are you familiar with this card?
I have seen it. It's from MH3, right?
Yeah.
So when you adapt, you enter against haste, sacrifice, being against that. Right. So I gotta get rid of this guy.
Yeah.
This guy right now.
Yeah. Or else it'll be my
for me.
Oliphant. Yeah. I'll pass
Right.
to you.
All right. I'm gonna tap and I'm gonna draw. Yeah. I'm gonna play land out Takenuma.
Yeah.
Familiar with that one? Emperor of Bone Toughness is 2.
It's a 2/2 right now.
All right.
Yeah, and then for 1 and a black, I can adapt 2 to make it a 4/4, but I don't have any mana right now.
I see.
It is
Okay.
very boltable currently.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm actually trying to do right now. So we got the red here. I'm going to have Forked Bolt.
Sure.
So 2 damage divided as you choose. Obviously 2 damage
Yep.
on the Emperor of Bones.
All right, so that's going to stay in exile.
Yeah. Lucky. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's interesting. Yeah, you are a blue mage. I think I just gotta pass the turn.
All right, untap. Draw for the turn. Verdant Catacombs, I'm going to cast a Barrow Goyf. So now we get the fun little mini game of Goyf math.
Goyf math?
So sorcery, land, instant creature. Sorry. So yeah, 4. Do you have anything else? Any other types on your side?
Nope.
All right.
Nope.
So this is currently a 4/5 Death Touch lifelink. This card is cracked.
Okay.
Pass.
On your end step, I am going to pay to 2 to try and slam Orcish Bowmaster starting your face.
Yep. All right. 1 damage. I go to 14.
Okay.
Got a token.
See if I got the little homie.
Yeah, Orcish Bowmaster is very good against the blue deck, so.
Right. I was like, it's always when you're playing against a blue player, it's always like, can I fire this off? Do I fire it off sorcery speed?
Sure. Do you wait for them to
do
cast?
I wait
for their brainstorm.
But
I know.
yeah, I gotta go aggro.
Yeah.
So untap and draw. All right. Well, I gotta get rid of that that homie right there.
It is a problem.
It is a problem. So guessing a card that looks real dope. Fire Covenant, instant. I gotta pay. What is it? 5 life.
This is a 4/5 currently. Yeah, because sorcery, land, instant creature. 4/5.
Okay. My life total.
I think it's worth it. This card is a problem.
Yeah, I gotta go to 6.
You're at 6. Barrow Goyf is dead.
I thought you were a tempo deck. And you're out here like putting all these fire cards on the battlefield. Like, what's happening?
That's the state of tempo in 2025.
Right.
You'll notice a lot of these have the Modern Horizon set symbol on them, though.
Did it actually impact like?
Oh my, everything.
Like
everything.
crazy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Every Modern Horizon set.
Right. Okay. Well, I will swing at you for 2 while I'm at it.
All right, I'm at 12.
Okay. That's my turn.
All right, I am going to. Do I want to fetch this? Yeah. I'm sad that I used my surveil and didn't actually surveil because
You could still do it. I really
Nah.
just go for it. You could have done it now, right? Right at the next.
Singleton. You get your 1 shot and you mess it up. So anyways, I'm down to 11 because of the fetch. And I'm going to find a Ravduel, which is going to be tapped because I don't really want to pay the life. I like that most of the damage that has been dealt this game has just been us hitting ourselves. Actually, you know what? I do have another surveil land. I'm going to find Underground Mortuary.
Okay.
There's a green splash in here for Death Ray Shaman.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
That adds up. There's not few cards that I'm super familiar with when it comes to like older formats.
Sure.
because I'm just when I play mostly it's just MTG Arena, but the Death Rite I do be familiar.
How many cards do you have in hand?
Cards in my hand currently 3.
Right, and you have an Orcish Bowmaster. I'm going to bin
Yes.
this Gitaxian Probe.
Okay. Sorry.
Draw for
Sorry.
the turn. I'm going to pay a black mana, and I'm going to Fatal Push your Orcish Bowmaster.
All right.
And then I'm going to pass the turn.
All right. Untap and draw for turn. Okay. Interesting. Nothing scary about the blue.
Yeah, just sitting here with
Holding up, yeah,
4
just sitting
blue
there.
open mana and a turn.
Right. What could possibly
It's only Cryptic
go
Command
wrong?
mana, you know?
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? All right. Well, I am going to start off by going to combat and see if I can switch you with a little orc.
I'm going to flash in the spell side of a Brazen Borrower to return that to your hand.
All right, then. That's gone. Okay, Brazen Borrower's in here too. I see the Eldraine homies. Yeah, really cool. Okay, then
I just can't get over that Fire Covenant play.
I don't listen. Life's a resource. If I'm the aggro deck, I'm gonna take advantage of that. You know. All right, so I'm gonna see if I can do something spicy here. Blue Mage. I guess we're gonna try and do Animate Dead. Can I target your like big dude? Is it a bar? Is this enchant in a graveyard? I don't know if that works. I can
My
steal
Barrogoyf?
Yeah.
My
Can I
Barrogoyf?
steal it? Because like you exiled my little whatever it is. My,
Yeah, I took
my
your
elephant.
Oliphant, and now you took my Barrogoyf. I guess it's only fair.
Okay, so
This is a problem.
do we need to do how big is it? Is it still the same, right?
It should still be 4/5 because
4/5?
yeah.
Okay.
Well, sorry, it's a 3/5 because Animate Dead gives it minus -1. So we'll put a 4 on it, but we'll just remember because that's the number of card types there are.
Cool. All right. You know what? Every goyf needs another goyf. Try to see nether goyf.
Oh, that's a problem. That one only counts your graveyard though.
Yes, equal to the number of decimal cards in your graveyard, and its toughness is equal to the number +1. So I currently have a creature, instant, sorcery, land.
Okay, it's 4 either way.
All right.
You had no board, and now you have a very scary board.
I got some goyfs.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would be all for me. Fast turn.
Yeah, I hate this.
Is that true, or are you gonna do some
No.
tempo thingies?
I mean, I bounced your army token with the Brazen Borrower, and I could have gotten my Barrogoyf back
See,
instead.
that's the cheeky, like, go to combat first type of, I don't know. Always gets the tempo gamer.
This can only block creatures with flying. I am going to play this fetch land. You have 2 cards in hand?
I do.
You've been stuck on 3 mana. And
I'm an aggro mage. 3 mana is where I live, Serge. Like, this is my home right here. I can do anything.
So I have this Thoughtseize. Now, hold on. I'm at 11. So if I cast Thoughtseize and I hit one of the card types you don't have, I actually just die. Like, just straight up, I'm just dead.
Yeah.
But if I don't play Thoughtseize and you have something else, I might also be dead. I'm going to cast the Thoughtseize and go to 9 and see what happens here, because I don't have anything else I can do.
These 2 for you right here.
A Fatal Push or a Carnage Tyrant. I'm going to hit the Carnage Tyrant.
Okay,
you can have the Fatal Push because this isn't going to do anything in the current board state.
Cool. All right.
Oh wait, Carnage Inspector. Carnage Tyrant is a green card.
Well, I remember that guy.
The dinosaur.
Yeah, all right.
All right, pass to you.
All right, let's untap and draw.
Writes down Fatal Push.
So your life total is 9.
Yes.
I got 2 coins.
I can't block. Also, this can only block
really
flyers.
funny.
So I'm looking at 8 damage right now, or 7 damage right now.
That's really funny. I'm going to tap 2 and I'm going to try to dash Ragavan.
For the Xaxes?
For the Xaxes?
Give him 2.
Oh, really? All right, let's go.
I mean, look, for somebody who has never played the format before, that was very well done for game 1.
Listen, I will not lie to you, audience. This took me a second to get to.
Oh my God,
like,
Animate
what,
Dead?
The text on this?
There's
like,
so many words.
But we got there, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
May I give one piece of feedback?
Of course.
You could get an original duel. You didn't have to pay 2 life for that first duel.
See, I don't play with that stuff.
If you've never played with OG duels before, you're like, oh my God, yeah, I'll get the Wrath
Yeah,
duel.
I didn't even know like it was necessarily until I was like browsing it, but
Yeah.
it makes a ton of sense that that's in here, of course.
Yeah,
You know?
so, but again, like, the life total didn't even matter that much. But I just know somebody in the comments is gonna be like, why didn't Ash get a Badlands?
No, it's the you know, when I say like the MTG arena player in me
Sure.
that just grabs either like a Surveil land or, you know, a Shockland.
Yeah.
So that's what I ended up doing.
Yeah,
I didn't know we have the technology here.
I love
You know?
how willing you were to trade your life to push damage and to like fight for the board.
Yeah, I mean, if you tell me your tempo and I'm aggro, I should have the advantage of speed. So I'm
Sure.
gonna just take advantage of that as well. Like, I don't really know what's in your deck, so I'm just gonna like utilize what I have to try and be as fast as possible.
Fantastic.
I love myself a good aggro deck. It's one of my favorite things to play. And most of my decks nowadays, with how, you know, the format shapes up in standard mostly, which is what I'm familiar with, it's like the curve stops at 4, maybe 3.
Sure,
a lot of my decks
sure.
stop at 3, so.
I mean, you'll see that in this as well, actually.
Yeah, is that like kind of how the curves play out? Because I was wondering, like, do you have like any board wipes in there? Like, what's the
no,
vibe?
I don't have board wipes. So I do have a couple of 4 drops, and then sometimes you'll see 4 and 5 drops in the format, but they're typically like Grief, Fury, Solitude,
Right.
Things that you can cheat on. So like I technically have Force of Will, but that's a free spell.
Yeah.
Right?
I actually did think I saw the Grief and Fury in this deck as
Yeah.
well. So
Yeah, and that's because if you get to late game, you
makes-
can hard cast it, and if you don't, you just
yeah.
totally
Yeah, that
worth
makes
it
a ton
to
of
pitch a
sense.
card.
Like, I was wondering like what the curve is like. I actually love, like I said, when I played Canadian Highlander for the first time, I
Sure.
loved it. So I just like playing with power. The only option for me to do that is on Arena and Timeless. And you don't want to be there.
Sure.
It's just a show and tell format, basically.
All right, I'll take the play.
Of course. Are you sure about that, though?
No, yeah, good, thank
All
you.
right.
All right, I like this hand.
I will keep mine. I'll keep mine. I'm curious to see how this plays out.
Good luck. So I'm
Good
gonna go buy you into a Deathrite Shaman.
All right.
I tell you, this is a blue-black deck. It's a
Right,
blue-black deck,
yeah,
all right?
Yeah, I get you. All right, I'm gonna
Go.
draw for turn. Yeah, I don't like that necessarily.
Hey, you're up a game.
Okay, no, that's true. It's always like you got to think about, you know, because obviously if there's nothing in a graveyard yet,
It's
chilling.
just-
But
it's a one-mana planeswalker.
but of course, if I have anything to fetch, you're gonna be a little bit evil, and then I'm a little bit in trouble. So I am familiar with that stuff. We're just gonna have to be basic, I think, and I'm just gonna play a Blightstep Pathway.
Which one's that one? Was that the
That's the
flip
Rakdos
ones?
one.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you
yeah,
have
that's the
red
flip one.
up
So
or black up?
Black up.
Okay.
So that's the black for me, and with that, I gotta pass a turn.
Word. All right, untap. Draw for the turn. That's a good draw, Serge. That's a good draw.
No, Serge, don't draw good.
Mox Jet.
Okay, sure.
I'm going to Lorien Revealed. Island Cycle. Pardon me. Lorien Revealed Island Cycle. I'm going to get a basic island. Play that as my land for the turn.
Yeah.
Give a quick little shuffle here.
And now you got the good stuff going because you got something to work with here with the shape. That's actually cool. That are those like, I guess every deck in Canadian Highlander is playing those the cyclers.
Kind of. Yeah. Lorien Revealed it feels like an auto-include in all of the blue decks right now. Some of the decks are playing the red and the black one. Like I'm also playing the black one in here. If you're playing Reanimate, you basically play the other ones.
Right.
And then I'm going to be proactive here, and I'm going to fire off a Thoughtseize the turn before I die this time. So down to 18.
I got a lot though, so you can have some.
Oh, there's the
pace.
Fury. Oh my God, the Pyrogoyf.
Yeah, so I was thinking, like, am I actually that desperate that I would like fire off a Fury or something? But no, I wasn't sure. I don't know.
I'm going to hit your Fury.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, we're
Because
going
I
to
was
take the
trying to
Fury.
save it for the future, but I'm not sure.
I don't think you're ever using a Fury on a death.
No,
Knight
that's
on
what
turn
I was
one.
thinking too,
No.
but I don't know where we can go.
All right, I'll pass to you.
All right, so I'm just gonna draw, and I guess we'll. Oh my God, a Badlands.
There it is.
Yo.
Oh, wait till
Sheesh.
you have a Mox for the first time.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go and pay the 2 and get my. I cannot believe this is played, but Bloodtide Harvester. This was my guy in Standard.
I am going to daze that though. Yeah, I'm sorry.
My guy.
Yeah, I was like,
Fair, you're fair,
I'm
you're
like,
fair,
that's a
you're fair.
really nice story.
Yeah, you're fair. Go for it.
All right, we untap. We draw for the turn. We play that island you already know about. There's no land in the graveyard yet.
Nope.
I pass.
Okay. Untap and draw. That's interesting, actually, because I mean, you know, most of the things that are in my hand right now, which I don't fight with too hard, but I did get a pretty cool card at the top just now. I got myself a Mox Jet. So Mox Jet besties.
Yeah.
Hey.
So you're more excited about the Badlands than playing your first Moxen?
Honestly, I mean, I'm just nervous. The fact that it's here, I'm like, whoa, I've actually never seen one before.
Sure.
Well, I've seen one before, never held one. So let alone play with it. It's just really dope. So
yeah, I was actually really nervous with the Days line because I knew you had the 2-drop. I'm like, man, if she draws a Mox, I'm just hosed. I feel like a genius if this works, and if she goes Mox and then plays the Vampire, I'm like, oh. So I dodged that bullet.
Yeah. So well, I guess I can just play like the Mountain out that you also know that I have, and is it just like Pyroglyph time that you also know that I have?
Yeah, I do know that you have that.
I guess I got to do that, right?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting the Pyroglyph to come down a turn early.
Yeah, well, I hope it's gonna be good enough for me. So in all graveyards, I have a creature and a creature, but you obviously have a way to keep it in check.
I have sorcery instant. I'm actually gonna eat the instant with Deathrite Shaman to do 2 damage to you.
Okay.
So you're gonna be at 18.
Okay, let me go to 18.
Now Pyroglyph is going to enter, and you have an ETB trigger.
Right. So it's still. How much? So it's
still
at like
3.
2. It's still at 3, so I can actually.
You can shoot me or the Deathrite.
Yeah, Deathrite.
Yeah, goodbye Deathrite. Yeah.
Cool. All right, that's all I got.
All right, untap. Draw for the turn. Island. I'm going to cast a Murktide Regent.
Okay.
Exiling a sorcery, and a creature.
So rip my homie, I guess.
Well, no. This one doesn't do anything with an ETBs.
But it's exiled, no? The graveyard.
Well, no, you still have creatures, so it goes
So it's
right.
just
That's
one,
what you mean.
right?
That's sorry. Yeah,
just
yeah.
one.
I understand.
No,
yeah, you have a 1/2 now.
Yeah, I was a little bit stronger, but you're good.
I thought you meant like I kill it. I'm like
No.
So I have a 5/5. You have a 1/2.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm upset.
Sure. Valid.
Yeah, thank you.
Pass.
All right, we're gonna untap and we're going to draw.
I actually thought about if I hadn't eaten with the Deathrite, I could have made it 1 bigger. But I don't know.
Don't worry about it. You're
right.
good to go. You know what my hand is like. Oof. Okay. So that's something that definitely happened just now. I've got 4 mana available at the moment. I have a land. Currently at 18. You're just chilling here. Oh, also at 18, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm feeling better this time. I have the
Right.
biggest creature for once.
I think we need to change that, though.
But I like this board state.
Wait. Oh, okay.
This board state is good for Serge.
I see. Because I'm pretty sure I never got to play with this card before, too. But if I play Ancient Tomb...
Yeah.
Big if true.
You have 6 mana now.
Right, big if true.
We make a joke that Ancient 2 mana.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. So with the 6 mana, I should be able to just hardcast the Troll.
Oh, thank God. I thought you were going to cast the Metamorphosis Fanatic or something like that. All right,
that'd be cool,
the Troll's still scary.
Yeah, but I can at least put a, creature
6/5?
on the board.
It has like triple menace or something?
Yeah, it's like triple menace, so it cannot be blocked except by 3 or more creatures.
Is it also? Okay. Yeah, wow. All right, so you're at 16 and you have a 6/5.
Yeah, that is true. So that's it for me. I'm not really attacking, so. It's kind of like desperate times out here, though, if that's what I'm doing, but hey.
Yeah, I hate that for me.
Really?
So, I can't race this now, right? So if I attack first, I'm attacking for 5, you're attacking for 7.
Well, you also saw that, like...
I can't block. Attacking for 5.
Yeah. I got 11.
Yeah, like I can't block that. I just have to race it. I pass.
Yeah. Okay. How many cards do you have in hand? 2?
I have 2 cards in hand, yeah.
I will draw for turn. Wow. Wow, okay, well... So I actually have a really funny story with this card as I'm like trying to put it in play for you. Let me see how I can go about this best. I don't think it really matters too much, but actually a really funny story with this card is Screaming Nemesis, which is pretty dope for me, but this, on my stream, we like to call this card Karen, because it's just, first of all, A, it's got Karen energy,
Sure.
and B, it's a screaming nemesis.
Sure.
It literally says that she sees the faces of those who wronged her and everyone she encounters. It's pure Karen energy. Like, this is Karen right here. And I'm glad she is on the top of my deck, so I can actually, you know, put a little bit more pressure in there. What do you think about Karen, Serge? Is that a good nickname?
It's a very good nickname, but it's very bad for Serge right now.
Right. Can I convince you to start calling this card Karen?
I could be talked into that.
All right, cool. We'll see. If I
God, I'm so dead.
like,
I'm so dead.
We'll see. I haven't played Land for turn yet. It's like 5, right?
The power and toughness, it's a 5/5.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. I mean, I might as well put it in play. I do play Land for turn as Marsh Flats, but if I correct that, you know, that makes it a little bit of a significant difference at the moment. If I go from 11 to 10 and you have a 5 flop. So, you know, even though it would help with my Goyf.
It would help your Goyf.
But do I need
But I'm dead in 2 turns
yeah,
anyways.
I'm not that desperate, I don't think.
I'm at 18,
just pointing
you're
it out
presenting
there.
9 damage, so...
Yeah, I'm just pointing it out
That's
there.
10 damage, actually.
Yeah, I will just swing with the whole team
go to
right
8.
there.
All right.
And
the math on this race got significantly worse for me.
yeah, that's why I'm not cracking it either.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
just in case. So, yeah, I just pass the turn with that.
Cool.
Yeah, I was wondering, what's like the average, how many lands are in an average like Canadian Highlander deck?
It really depends. I mean, you hate to say that, right?
Yeah, you hate to say that, yeah. Well, like...
So an aggro deck like yours, you can count Moxen as lands. So you're probably at like 32 plus 2 Moxen. So maybe 34. A control deck will go up to like 38.
Ah, I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
a really elf-heavy deck might play as low as like 29 or like a very low to the ground. Like a all one drop, maybe 28. Wheeler's been known to play fewer, but Wheeler's a degen.
Sure. All right. So yeah, you're just passing the turn?
You're just passing the turn.
Just passing the turn. All right, I'll untap my team and I'll go draw a card.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right, well, you know what they say. We're going to go to combat. Okay, but what's the vibe here? So
the vibe is killing. The vibe is killing.
The vibe's killing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Don't ever, Highlander, don't ever hesitate to kill.
No, I'm just thinking, like, obviously, you know, you might have some.
I might have some
You
stuff.
might have some things. Well, it's obviously you get a flyer, so no matter what happens to me, I'm not blocking it either way, no matter what happens. The only thing that's a consideration is, like, you know, do I want to swing my Goyf? That's the question.
So right now, the only block I have is blocking one of these 2.
Right, because this has got the triple, like
Right,
the triple menace. If you block this, I can always shoot it in your face, which is the
I'm
upside
at
with
8.
Karen. Yeah.
So mathematically, unless I have something, I'm dead on board.
Right.
That is
That's
the known.
the vibe.
That is the known information.
But the blue player is, and like also
I am
black is right
trying.
there, right?
I am trying to convince you not to kill me by presenting 3 cards in hand and 5 open
a
mana.
little bait. Okay, so I'll bite. I'm gonna swing at everything.
All right.
What do you have?
I'm gonna block the Screaming Nemesis. Any effects before damage?
Nope.
All right.
Not for me.
So I'm gonna take 7 damage and go to 1. Then we have the Screaming Nemesis trigger. I'm going to stifle the Screaming Nemesis trigger.
Sure.
And I have to do it after damage.
Yeah.
Because otherwise the Goyf gets big enough that I die.
But if you're doing that, okay, after damage is declared,
Yeah. Because there's also a world where if the blocks are declared, there's nothing else. If you crash the fetch land, I'm dead.
Yeah, if I can crack that, yeah. But you got me there for sure. Okay.
Well,
you buy yourself
kind of. I got a turn.
You buy yourself a turn.
Yeah. So.
All right.
And that gets 1 bigger now, right?
1 bigger. Yeah. I just still have creatures in mind. So.
I don't know how I get out of this, but I did get myself 1 turn.
Yeah.
It doesn't. So I drew my own troll, but I can't block your
Sorry,
troll.
Yeah.
I would need 3 trolls. No, the rest of my hand is just lands. You got it.
Yeah, that's where I'm at too. So I ripped that Screaming Nemesis off the top. I'm like, I can do something with this.
Amazing. You got me. You got me in 2. You won the best out of 3. Can we do a consolation game 3?
Let's do it.
Oh, please,
Let's do
thank
it.
you.
I'm having so much fun with this. This is great. Of course.
Love to hear it. Yeah, you got to play a duel and a Mox. Yeah. I'm still more excited for you casting Fire Covenant for the first time, though.
That's also dope. Like, I've never even played with that before either. So it's really cool to be just seeing all of this.
Yeah, it feels like the creatures are definitely dominated by like modern creature design because they're so pushed.
Yeah.
But this is a format that you still get to play weirdo stuff, right?
Yeah.
You're like, what does an anime did? Why is it
Yeah,
weird
just
the
like,
way it is?
What's this in here? I was like reading the card. It's like
Sure.
enchant creature, lose enchantment. Like, oh, okay. Like, what are you trying to say with that? I've never
Sure.
come across anything of the sort, but it's super dope. Like, I really, really enjoy this. I wish there were more ways for me to play it, but you know, it's an isolated streamer.
Simply hang out with more Canadians.
Right. How am I doing that? Flying.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's
I'm
just so cool. I really, really enjoy this format. Like, it's just, I feel like there's just so much freedom in deck building still, which
Yeah.
I really, really appreciate. And like, from what I am aware of, from what I see online sometimes what comes by, or like whenever I get to play against you guys, there's also just like a wide variety of decks and like
Yes,
strategies that's
huge.
possible.
Actually huge. Yeah.
Not just something that's like dominated by a few strategies that are just good and then, you know, it kind of ends there, which is really dope. I appreciate that so much.
So Marshall Sutcliffe has an idea that he likes to call the machine, which is what happens as standard, right? You take a set of card pools, you put it into the machine, and they churn out through like attrition and sandpaper the list of good decks. And a combination of the card pool being so huge in Canadian Highlander, and also, although it's gaining a huge amount of popularity, it's not at the same level of hundreds of pros grinding it all the time.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of flexibility because we haven't solved it. And that's why there's so much room for expression, you know?
Yeah, that makes me just like so excited because that makes me just like fully want like dive into it. 'Cause I
Yeah.
love the deck building
I'm a
aspect the
brewer.
most
I'm a
in
brewer
Magic.
still,
Nah,
yeah.
me too. I am a full brewer as well. It's what I love the most, especially when things are like, you know, not explored. Is what I do the most on my stream. Is where I just, you know, whenever a new set comes out, I try to like explore with the cards and see what cool things are possible. So the fact that, like you said, there's not really a lot of competitive stuff going on. It's still wide open. People have a lot of like opportunities to experiment. It's just really cool. I like it so much. But,
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So thank you for having me, so I can play a little bit.
Our pleasure.
I keep in this one.
Yeah,
So
it's good 7? All right, let's do it.
I'll ball.
Island.
All right then. I'll draw for turn. I love that that's in here. Like I see all these cards. I'm like, oh, I love that. So cool. I think I'm just gonna try to do, yeah, why not? Okay, so I'm gonna start off with a Scalding Tarn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna crack it.
Yeah.
So I go to 19, where's my little thingy? And I learn from the past. I know we have power now, so I'm gonna see if I can find myself a battle.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
The rate of improvement is it's off the charts.
It's off the charts. I'm soon to be unstoppable. Unreal, there we go. Soon to be unstoppable. Okay. And carefully shuffle this.
All right,
again.
here's the vibe. I'm guessing Inquisition of Kozilek.
Is that in here?
I don't know. Okay, all right. Not Inquisition,
got
not
it.
Inquisition.
That's a cool card though. Wow. It's like yeah. Love myself a good turn 1, look at the hand and
Sure.
like see what the vibe is. Oh my God. Dude, I swear, this is just, I'm so baby. Like I don't want to break, like I don't want to do anything wrong to these cards. I'm just trying my best to be as careful as I can be with my tiny hands. Okay, that'll do. Careful now. Cool. So no, it's actually a really cool turn 1 play that I really appreciate. It's like that Stalker. So because I've descended, I can put a counter on it.
Word.
It's cool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my turn. It's like it's the cool homie. There's an activated ability. Me knowing a card, guys, can you imagine? Yeah, it's like a cool activated ability. You can sack it, get rid of something, and it works really nicely with the little fetches.
I'm going to consider at the end step here. So
Yeah.
the top card, I'm going to leave it on top and then draw it. All right, draw for the turn. I'm going to play a Misty Rainforest, and then I'm going to pass to you.
All right, I'm gonna untap and draw. Okay. What? Sure. So like I look at these decks and I'm like, wow, the person that made this deck is a little bit of a hater sometimes. It's like,
All right.
yeah, you're really out here fighting in the Highlander. Okay, so I'm playing lands for turn, the Blackleaf Cliffs.
Yep.
And yeah, I'm going to let's see what this thing says real quick. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go to combat.
Sure.
I'm going to see if I can swing at you for 2.
I'll go to 18. Or no blocks.
Yeah.
Okay, 18.
Cool. Yeah, with that, I'm passing the turn.
All right, end step. I'm going to crack down to 17 for an underground sea.
Got it.
Yeah, so much shuffling in this format.
Yeah, it's just like first of all, like I said, I'm not the greatest shuffler on the planet, but it's just like, oh my god, this is definitely the most expensive deck I've ever played with. Period. Like,
You get used to it.
Yeah, it's like
That's like a weird flex, but I don't know.
No, I get you for sure. Like, it's definitely, if you have the means to get it, and like I said, well, I don't know if that's going to be on camera where you said where it's like, us Highlander players, we want to play with the expensive cards.
Yeah.
Which is just a philosophy I stand by for sure. Like the collectability of certain things, like it just reminds me of people that
like
wear
stock market stuff.
Yeah,
right?
or like wear sneakers, like the sneaker collectors
Sure,
that buy them and then just leave them in their closet. It's like, what's the purpose of that?
End step, I'm going to flash in an Orcish Bowmaster here. And I'm going to ping you for 1.
Yep, I go to 18.
All right.
Where's my 18 at?
I'm going to untap. I'm going to draw for the turn. I'm going to ponder. Look at the top 3 cards and then draw a card. I'm going to shuffle.
Yep.
It was draw spell, draw spell, draw spell.
Oh, yeah. Well, if I had that, different
draw
story.
spell, draw spell, like not good creatures. So just that's not what I want to find with a ponder. All right, and then I will draw a ponder. Interesting. I'm going to attack you for 2. Oh, attacks into open mana.
A little second here.
Have I activated your trap card?
Activated my trap card, maybe so. It's always like threat assessment, Like obviously Orcish Bowmaster is is a good card.
Yeah.
How good is it against me is like the other thing, right?
You do a shocking amount of like looting, right? Blood tokens technically draw. It's not dead, but it's Orcish Bowmaster. I don't know.
That's true. It's a good card for sure. Do I just go for it then? Sure. I will pay 1 red to try and cast Unholy Heat on the Bowmaster.
Goodbye.
All right.
You can take 1.
Yes, I go to 17.
All right, pass.
Where's my 17 at? There we go. All right, untap. Actually,
What did you take 2 from?
what did I take 2 from?
I think you're just at 18. That might be from the previous one.
Oh,
life
maybe.
off of that? Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'm from the previous one. Hold on.
Yeah.
Where is my 18? Okay. Yeah. All right. So actually, on your end step, if that's still all right.
Wait, there's more.
Yeah, I am going to Swamp Cycle.
That's fine. Yeah.
Is that all right?
Yeah, I'll let you have it as a treat. Yeah.
You'll let me have it. So let's see what I'm looking for. Okay, I definitely want something untapped for no reason at all. Okay, let's see.
Basic swamp, Rav Duel, pay 2 life.
Thinking about that. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go see if I can find myself a basic swamp. Definitely. Where do we have it?
I want to get Blood Mooned.
Homie, I got bad.
That poker face.
Do you remember at the start when I said, "Wow,
This
whoever
deck is
made this
hateful.
is a hater"?
This deck is all right. Interesting. All right.
Yeah. So it's not necessarily Blood Moon, but it's close. So you'll know what I mean by that.
Magus of the Blood Moon.
Right. That's it. That's it right there. So I was like, yeah, all right. So that's what we're doing, I guess. But hey, it is what it is. It's a good card, I guess, right?
So because the format is supported by so many high-powered dual lands, right?
Yeah.
Fetch lands, all the original duels, Rav duels, Surveil duels, it's very easy to play 3-4 color decks.
Yeah.
And sometimes, I don't know if it's a meme in the community, if it's actually true, but sometimes like a 3-color mana base is better than a 2-color mana base. It's just so free with triomes as well. Blood Moons have never been better because you can get so many free wins if you punish those like 3-4 color decks by running those cards.
Yeah. All right, well, I will grab my swamp.
Yep.
And then I will untap.
Yep.
Okay. draw. Also for the viewers at home, you know, I know I could have done that and gotten my little homie a little power, but I'm not doing that, so.
Is it each end step or your own step?
It's your own end steps. But I was
Okay.
saying for you know, the,
Sure.
the commanders, I might have some more things, but hey, you know. Because I know, like, if you put that in there, you get the descent trigger, but actually chose not to do that. So let's see what we can do here. We'll go and play my swamp out that I just grabbed. And are we supposed to be haters? What did I just draw into?
Turns cards sideways.
You know what it is, Dan. Wait, hold on.
I don't know if I do. I'm trying to think. Oh, I think I know what it is. No, I don't.
This is like a little mini game.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because the sideways cards means it's probably like a room from Duskmorn, would be my guess, or an old school Ravnica split card. And I can't think of either of those cards would be getting played in this.
Okay.
Because the other option would be the giant, but the adventure cards aren't formatted that you have to rotate sideways, so.
Okay, well now I feel inclined to do it. So
Fire it off, again.
now I feel inclined to do it because I was thinking maybe I go with, you know, the card we definitely didn't mention before that you scoped out because I grabbed the swamp.
Sure.
But now I feel tempted to just like go the other way. So what I will do is I will show you what I just got. It's life/death.
Interesting. Oh my God, it's another reanimate, isn't it? Are you going to bring the troll back?
I'm going to bring my homie back.
Oh my God.
If that's okay. That's okay.
No, I got to brainstorm. I can't. All right.
All right, go for it.
2, 3. I'm going to put 2 cards back. And I got there.
You got there?
I ripped the Force of Negation off the top. So I'm going to force that. That's going to get exiled. And then I'm going to pitch a Stifle to it.
Cool.
Still in the game.
Still in the game. I literally just ripped it. I was like, that's cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, move to combat.
Yeah.
See if I can swing at you for 2.
I got a 15.
Okay. And with that, I pass turn.
Untap. Draw for the turn. So something a little tricky here is I know it's on top of my deck. And I know that none of the cards on top of my deck are lands.
Oh, no. No.
Yeah, I'm going to hit you for 1.
Okay, I take it. Go to, what is it, 17?
Yeah. And then did you get a descent trigger last turn for
So it's only on-
life-death? Because it went to exile,
Yeah, but
right?
it's only on, what is it, permanence, I believe. If a permanent card is put into
yeah.
your graveyard, yeah.
Pass.
Okay.
So I only have to get through 2 draws until I know there's a card I don't know, rather.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Luck.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
that's
you.
tough. Hate to see it happen. Okay, so I will. Man, like you must be jealous. I got a land. Woo! yeah. Very special. So okay, I guess. I mean, I can go like
Bloodstained? Yeah.
full ultimate hater mode now. I guess. I guess it's time. Let me see if I can do that. Should I do that the right way? I think I do. Okay. So yeah, I will try and see, pay 3 and see if the Megas of the Moon can resolve.
How many cards in your graveyard?
In my graveyard, currently I have 3 of them in there.
Perfect
Oh, is
number.
that perfect for you?
Drown in the lock.
Cool. All right.
Yeah,
all right.
counter target spell with mana value less than or equal to the number of cards in their graveyard.
Dope. Okay.
I'm still in it.
Still in it.
I don't have a mountain and an island.
All right, I'm going to go to combat.
I'll go to
E2.
13.
And on my end step, I get the trigger.
You
'cause
do get to
creature
descend.
Enters. Pass the turn.
All right, untap. Draw from the... Yes, I knew this wasn't a land. It's fine. We'll get a land one of these days. Attack you for 1.
Take it, go 16.
Pass.
All right, tap. And draw. Huh. It's an interesting card just then. You've got a lot of cards in hand, I imagine.
Yeah, when you
Right.
can't play your spells, they tend to accumulate.
That's true. That is true. Okay, I will start off with a Thoughtseize.
All right, I'm going to fire off this Fatal Push to
My
kill
homie.
your creature in response.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the homie has to die.
The homie has to die.
And then I've got 4 creatures in hand. A Fallen Shinobi, of Ren the Relentless, of Endilian Clique, and an Opposition Agent, and 2 lands.
All right, hold on. I need to read some of them. That's okay. Definitely not that one. That's
It's a 5-mana ninja.
in your deck. Okay.
Feeling very
Really?
judged?
No.
Feeling very
I
attacked?
feel like I've
This
not
card's
seen you
fire.
got
This
to
card
this,
is very good.
Yeah, it's good, but I feel like I haven't really seen you get to like that. Well, maybe you were like 4
I
or
had like,
5 mana?
I had like 7 mana in game 1.
Yeah. That's really cool. Like I like that a lot. That's dope. Are you playing is the Kaito Planeswalker just as like
The ninja one?
yeah, is that
That one's kind of real. I want to put together like a ninja deck again, which I have played in the past, which is kind of real.
Cool. That's just like if that's in here. You control your opponent's library builder. That's
Opposition
dope.
agent is a problem.
Okay.
That one's one of the game changers in the bracket system.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that card is a nightmare in Commander.
Okay.
It just shuts off your opponent's ability to tutor and play Magic.
Listen, I'm a little like, I'm not the greatest tutor enjoyer.
Sure.
So for me, it's perfect.
Sure, sure.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then this is just a very classic, flash tempo
the art
creature.
Is great.
Yeah, thank you. That's the Judge promo.
Interesting stuff. Yeah, I'll give it a Vanillion Click.
Sure.
Okay. Here you go.
And then you're at 14?
Yep, I lose 2.
Sick.
Let's see what else we can do here then.
If you hadn't taken the Clique, I would absolutely play it targeting myself and bottom one of these, try and get some gas, right? Yeah.
Sorry. Actually, we'll have to ask a question here. Because I don't know. So, if I recall correctly, bestow was that you can pay it for that cost and then you attach it to something, right?
As an aura, yeah.
Yeah, it's an aura, but you can also just play it without it and have a creature.
Just, the number in the top corner you can just cast as a creature spell.
Right. Okay then. You may cast it in graveyard. Well, I'm just gonna hard cast it. So
Sure.
I'm gonna pay 3 here and get myself a Detective's Phoenix.
Oh.
My little homie with haste.
Yeah. God, I love that card.
Yeah, like I just,
Sure.
I remember seeing it once in like a draft and just passing on it. So.
It's also amazing because of the synergies in this deck to discard it, bring it back, and with all the goifs that you're playing.
That's true.
Yeah.
I wish I could discard it. But
So I'm at 11.
That's what it is. Pass the turn then.
I mean, you're winning this race. So you're at a 14, I'm at 11.
Yep.
And I'm going to rip a land off the top.
Actually, yes.
We're gaming. We're gaming.
Okay.
I'm sad you took my Clique.
Yeah.
I'm also sad that you have perfect information as to what my hand is. I'm going to attack you for 1.
I take you, go to 13.
Pass to you.
Where's there we go. Okay. Untap. I will draw. Sure. Okay. Ooh, baby.
Oh, the Mox!
Got myself the other one.
Yo.
Hey, yo, the Mox Ruby. So cool. Let's see, I haven't tapped my guy. Let's see if we can cast this card. It's always, well,
I mean, you know what I have. You have perfect information.
So, yeah, I know you don't have it. So I'm going to tap 4 here for Headliner Scarlet. This is from the Clue set? Is that from the Clue set?
It is. That is the Ravnica Clue set.
When it enters the battlefield, target player control can block this turn. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of your library face down. You may look at that and play the card this turn. Cool. Wow.
So now that's an ETB trigger.
Yeah.
Which means I can still flush in my opposition agent after that resolves and block.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
So let's do it.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going to go to combat and swing at both my guys.
And then, before blockers, I'm going to flash in the Oppo agent. Any effects before blockers?
Yep, for sure.
Oh, no! She has it!
Let's go. We're in this now. Okay. Last card in hand. So
I take 5?
You take 5.
I'm at 6.
All right, and then I get this trigger. At the beginning of your, oh no, that's the beginning of your upkeep.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a damage effect.
All right,
okay.
So I have 1 hope in this game. All
right.
And it's I'm going to rip a land off the top right now. And I'm going to cast a Barrow-Goyf. I have 2 hopes in this game.
2 hopes in the game. All right.
2 hopes in this game.
I see. How big is it? That's huge.
So it is quite large currently. Well, instant sorcery, land, creature. Do you have any other card types?
No. No, not
All right,
really.
it's a 4/5. It's
I mean,
you have
it's
no
better
cards
than
in
a
hand.
3/3,
It is better than a 3/3. All right, I have 2 hopes in this game.
2 hopes.
I'm going to attack you for 1.
All right, go to 12.
Pass.
Where is my 12? There we go. Okay. I'm going to untap this, and I'm going to
the upkeep
trigger first, which is revealed, right?
Yeah.
Crow Mox. Yo,
Okay.
I'm collecting them all.
All
It's like, and then draw for turn.
Start on space see it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, Scarlet's face. That's fine. You don't get to see it, I guess. Is it actually? I feel like usually it's.
Normally, Excel is face up, which is
Oh,
what
it
we
actually
did.
literally says
Yeah,
face
Scarlet
down
says
on
face
there. Oh
down.
my
Yeah,
God.
all right. So I'm going
sorry.
to pretend I didn't see anything.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I will have it face down, exiled. Huh.
May I read Scarlet?
Yeah, of course.
What's the timing restriction on that? You may look at and play that card this turn. Okay, so it will go away into proper exile for longer if we don't fire it off.
Is bestow? Can I like bestow onto the
No,
Scarlet?
it's only from your-
It's only from
yeah.
your graveyard, right? Or
Well, you can bestow later or from the hand, but you can't do it from
Yeah, you
its in
can't do it
play.
from
Yeah,
the-
you can't.
okay.
It's not like equipment. You can't
Yeah.
just move it over.
cool. Just double checking in case, But I think
Valid.
we're just doing a little beatdown stuff. Well, I might as well play the card that my Scarlet gave me, which is
Sure.
a Chrome Mox. Hey, bestie! Look at that! Wow.
Are you going to imprint it or just leave it out there? Because this one produces no mana unless you exile the card under it. But whatever,
Literally,
whatever, you can just have it out.
I think I'll just have it as like a supporting character here.
Valid.
Because I have one too many. Well, I mean, I could technically do it. I guess it's whatever. But you put it in exile, right? Well, not that that makes a difference at all.
You'd have to exile a card from your hand if you
Yeah.
wanted to make it better, which is probably not worth it when you have this much mana.
Right, because like that's the thing, my guys. It's just a blood curse.
Oh,
So,
yeah,
you know, I'm just gonna do
Well,
it.
you exile the land under, it won't produce mana.
Right. So it's like, do I just?
Now, I would,
For the sake
I
of
would,
doing it?
I would keep that card in your hand.
I'm thinking because you said Inti was in here.
You have so much
it's
discard
like,
outlet that just
yeah.
gives you more fuel for later on.
All right. Well, you'll just be a supporting character then.
Sure.
Good for you. All right. Go to combat.
Yeah.
Swing at you for 2.
I'm at 4.
Okay. Pass the turn.
All right, untap, draw for the turn. It's not a land.
Ooh.
It's all good. All right. I'm going to attack with the Barrowgoyf. It's a 4/5 with lifelink.
With lifelink
Yeah,
on there
death
too.
touch and lifelink. Yeah.
That changes. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna take that.
All right.
So
You're going to take 4. I'm going to gain 4. We're both at 8. And
Yep.
then Barrowgoyf says, whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you may mill as many cards as they dealt damage.
Yep.
If you do, you may put a creature card from them into your hand.
bless
So I'm going to
RNG.
mill 1. No, my land, Inquisition, Counterspell, Cling to Dust,
Oh,
which I can't cast from my graveyard because I don't have 4 mana.
I've literally not heard the name of that card in like a long time. What is it again? Like exile.
Cling to Dust is
and then
sick.
You deal like.
You can escape to exile a card from a graveyard to either gain life or draw
that's a
cards.
cool card.
It's
I
a
like
very
that
cool card. I'm going to pass to you.
All right then. So here we go. We're gonna
Because
get
it's
the
from amongst them. It's not any other. Yeah, that's
right.
too bad.
Scarlet trigger. So
Yeah.
it's gonna go right there, and draw for turn. Okay. Out of hand.
Sure.
A fetch that I may or may not want to use at some point. Cards in hand, you got 1 of them.
I have 3.
Oh, well, technically
I have 3.
Vren and the
Yeah.
other homie.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got 3 technically. Okay.
I'll do the arena thing, right?
So you're at 8 right now.
Yep. I'm looking at 5 damage. Hope you didn't rip. No, the bolt is gone. The bolt is accounted
Bolt's
for.
gone. That's interesting, actually. Yeah, I mean, I think I gotta just do this. My Scarlet was nice to me, so I'm gonna try and go. So like, just pay the 2 here for Orcish Bowmasters. I will target your 1/1. with that one.
Brutal, yeah.
Let's see if we can. Where is my?
My chump blocker.
Right. At least with that out of the way, maybe there's a chance I can race that Goyf, but it's hard. It's hard. Oh, yeah, thank you. So I move the combat.
Yeah, I go
swing
to
at you for
3.
5.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a very good top deck. All right,
We ball.
untap, draw for the turn. I got the 4th land.
Okay, so now I'm fighting Vren.
Now you're fighting
Now I'm
Vren.
fighting Vren. Actually, does Vren has what is Vren? Is creatures that go to exile?
Yeah, if a creature goes to exile, so I believe that counts tokens as well, because what token would go to the graveyard, it gets exiled instead.
Just making sure with my like fetch if that
Oh no, the
does
fetch is
anything
fine.
with it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, check with production.
Yeah, I believe.
Yeah, Vren works. All right, I'm going to attack with the Barrowgoyf.
Okay, so you would go back up to 7.
I would go to 7. And then if you chump block, I go to 7 either way. If you chump block, I have 2 blockers next turn.
Yeah, so that's not really something I want to vibe with.
But if you don't chump block, you go to 4.
Right, I'm going to go to 4.
All right, I go to 7. I'm going to mill.
Man, this sucks.
4 cards.
Yo.
I'm down 0-2.
No, that's true. I'm fighting.
Malcolm and Brazen Borrower. I'm going to put Brazen Borrower into my hand.
Cool.
Because Malcolm draws cards.
I like Malcolm.
I mean, I do too if I'm not fanning an oppo.
True.
All right. Yeah, another card you know in my hand. Pass.
Okay, so your end step,
Yeah.
cracking this, go to 3.
Yeah.
And I'm going to find myself a theater, I think.
The Rakdos Theater, little surveil land.
Little surveil. I got to increase my chances of finding out here because I do have 5. I do think I have lethal damage on the board if I can deal with your Vren, but there's a ward cost attached to that guy too, right?
Yeah, but your removal's so efficient. You might be able to get around it. Yeah.
Okay, not in there. I'm going to find some more. Okay, got one.
Yeah.
Do you want to do the honors of shuffling my deck?
Sure.
Give me a good one on top. You got this. This is part of it.
Make sure I don't box your deck here.
Give me something spicy. Come on.
Seal your own fate,
Seal your own
Jaeger.
fate.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Enters tapped in surveil. Come on. That's funny.
In like a good for me way or a bad for me way?
I'm not sure how to feel about this kind of way. It's actually a really interesting spot that I'm at right now, and I can yap about it because if I'm either playing it next turn, right, or I'm.
I mean, yeah. If you want to talk about it,
I want to yap about it.
Sure. What card is it? Your own Barrel Goyf.
So that's interesting, right? Because it's like I can.
It answers my Barrel Goyf. Oh, but I have a Brazen Borrower.
Right.
So if you play it, I just clear it.
Well.
For a turn.
Yeah, for a turn. So it's like, do I want to see if I can go into like a race with you, where eventually I can chump it for a bit. I can try to get some life gain out of it. Maybe at some point get rid of something. But the more I chump, the more your Vren gets value. Yeah. Which is not cute. But then it's like, this is a playable card.
It is a playable card. I mean, the other thing is like, what
do I rip off the top?
What could be better than it, right?
That's the thing you're on right now. Obviously, if I rip removal, I am winning. Sure. Right? Yeah. It's like, I'd say there's a mystery card in there.
You don't know what one of my cards is. That's true.
That's an interesting spot to be in, though. But like, I'm an aggro deck, right? Like, I have a bunch of power in here that I could find. So I think it's
very funny to be like, how do I answer the Barrel Goyf? I know my own Barrel Goyf.
Right, but it's like I don't want to go into the late game because I'm losing it. Like Vren is beating me down.
Vren, this is a very oppressive combination.
You got that like borrower there. So I think we just got to ball and shove it in the graveyard.
Oh, you're ditching it? Okay, you're going to try and high roll.
Like I think you gotta do that because I'm not winning the late game. I don't think. Sure. So
that's a really neat decision point.
I figured maybe
for what it's worth, I do like it because it stalls, but it doesn't answer.
It buys me time, but if in the late game you win, you should because I don't have any removal for your dude.
Right. Based on the current board state, yeah.
Yeah, and Vren also generates like just too much value. Yep. Like I just cannot deal with that. So we're just gonna roll.
Let's see it.
Draw for turn.
Now you did. Sorry, the card you drew was supposed to be face down, exiled off of Scarlet.
Yeah.
So the Barrow Goyf was off of the surveil trigger.
Yes.
Yes.
So that went in the graveyard. So first we have to upkeep. Now that we're on.
Yeah, that was the. Yeah. Okay, I can talk about what it is, anyways.
So yeah, that card's the scale.
Yeah. So we just got the Scarlet. Yeah. Now it's draw for turn. Okay. Well, my Scarlet. Isn't much for me. So, hey, it is what it is. Well, play the land, I guess.
Does it say play or cast?
Cast the land.
Oh, you may play this card, yeah.
Play the card.
Yeah.
So.
Ones that say cast, you can't play lands. Ones that say play, you can.
Okay. So I guess I got to swamp out that one, but
not as good as the Barrow Goyf, but I like that decision.
Yeah, it's just like, I think just acknowledging where I'm at in the game, where it's like, ideally I put an end to this right now. That's my best bet as an aggro deck.
Yeah.
Should have a lot of removal in here still. You know, should have maybe, if I have anything with haste, that would do wonders for me. But I did not rip any of that. So instead, I got the Goyf's like brother,
The Nethergoyf?
the Nether Goyf. That's not really what I wanted. So I would have
Sure.
rather had the Borrow Goyf, but it is what it is.
Sure. Can that one block?
Yes,
Okay.
equal to the number of cards in your graveyard. Toughness is that +1, and it has the like escape cost on it.
Sure.
I don't know.
I think you're probably also at 4.
Yeah, I imagine land, creature, instant, sorcery. Is there sorcery in here? Let me double check that. Yes.
Okay.
So.
You have a 4/5 Barrowgoyf.
Yep. Which, you know,
Or Nethergoyf, not the Barrowgoyf.
not what I wanted. So I guess we're going into the late game, but without my lifelink.
With the
Deathlatch
smaller
Shield.
one, yeah.
With the smaller one. So I'm gonna, go to Comet,
Sure.
and I'll just go in with my flyer.
Yep, I'm at 5.
Pass a turn.
Untap. It's funny because I can't kill that because if you bring it back and just make something
Right,
bigger
right.
that flies,
Yeah,
I'm in
yeah.
a world of trouble.
It helps a little bit, like keeping things in check for sure. Yeah, this is rough, dude.
You're at 3?
I know. It's bad for me. To make an army of rats, it's like it's gonna get out of control so quickly.
I'm going to attack with both.
That's interesting.
Thank you.
I see. Ren's like, we were misread. Ren's a 4, what is it?
Actually, I think I have a cooler attack first. Can I do
Okay,
something
go
first?
for it, go for it.
Black mana, I'm going to reanimate on my Orcish Bowmaster.
All right, sure.
So I'm going to go to 3. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot your Orcish Bowmaster.
Yeah.
And then that's going to get exiled by Vren. So I've already got a little bit of value on that side, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Then, well, I don't need to push because if I just attack here, you just eat it with your Nethergoyf. So I'm just going to attack with my Barrowgoyf. And then that's forcing lethal, and I should be able to get 2 rats off of
I
Vren
know.
with this attack.
It's bad out here, man. Yeah, just jump it with my army.
Okay. So I'm going to gain 4 life and go to 7.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to make 2 rats, of which I have 1 token. I don't have the actual rat token for friend is hard to find, so I just have this rat here.
Okay.
And if you'll pass me a dice, I'll represent that there's 2 of them. So these are both 3/3s. Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to pass to you and see if you once again can rip an answer.
I actually really love that you're playing Vren. I think the card is super powerful and even underplayed in standard, but
The
that's
ward makes it
it's
absurd.
wild. It's
Yeah.
wild. So Scarlet and then draw. Okay, let's see what's under here then. Okay, well, my Scarlet gave me an Arena of Glory, which is dope, but you have
is.
blockers, so it's like a little, bit more awkward for me. And draw for turn, I guess I gotta just play it out. It's Veronica from Fallout.
May I?
Yeah, of course. It's with menace and something junk tokens. If I
Whenever it attacks, you may
Yeah.
discard a card. If you do, draw a card. All right, so Orcish Bowmaster Fuel. Whenever you discard 1 or more non-land cards, create a junk token. Sacrifice this artifact, exile the top card of your card you may play this turn, activate as a sorcery. Okay, yeah,
it is what it is.
you have a Veronica.
Yeah, like I have that Arena of Glory, which is dope, but it's just we're not playing those games. We have so many blockers and attackers at the same time. So 2 1/1s in there. 2 of those rats all at 3 power.
They're both 3/3s, yeah.
Okay. I'm not even sure if I'm in a position to swing anymore, to be honest.
I mean, yeah, I do have the Brazen Borrower.
Yeah,
so.
like also even that. So it's
Yeah.
like, am I just dead? I am pretty sure I might just be done for here. If you bounce something back into my
Yeah,
hand, I have
end step,
3
I return that.
blockers.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 3-powered creatures. You have 3 blockers if you don't have an answer.
Yeah.
So I think I am
I
representing
think you're
lethal
good.
currently.
Yeah, I think you got it.
I got the
go.
marathon game, the consolation game 3.
Yeah.
Yo, what a series.
That was cool though.
All right. First off, thank you. Thank you. This was absolutely delightful. What did you think of your first proper best of 3 Canadian Highlander?
Like I already said it a little bit, I think it's dope. I really, really love this format. I love playing with power. Like I said, for the arena zoomers, if there's any watching, it reminds me of Timeless, but if it was actually obviously better, a lot more cards, obviously, and not just actually being kept in check. Like there's a balance to it all, and the variety in the decks. This is. You guys chose the right deck for me. This is everything that I love doing.
Sure.
The aggression, the graveyard recursion. Did see there was a Mayhem Devil in there. I didn't end up drawing that though. But one of my favorite cards. So it was really dope. Thank you for having me. I really enjoyed this.
I mean, honestly, for somebody who has never played the format before, your ability to like pilot and immediately intuit what a lot of these cards do is amazing.
Aw, thank you. That's
So
very
no,
kind.
well done. Now, really quickly, if people want to find your stuff, they want to find you online, plug away.
Twitch.tv/Ashlizzle, YouTube.com/Ashlizzle as well. Mostly standard. Who knows, maybe Highlander in the future. But yeah, mostly standard brews and the arena stuff because I'm just a computer nerd. So yeah, but go check me out.
Hell yeah. Broadcasting live from our special Chicago studio, this was a special episode of Showdown. My name was Serge, joined by the wonderful Ashlizzle. I want to say thank you so much to Ben for running tech and making this all happen. Reminder that everything that we do is brought to you by you with your support of the Patreon over at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. This was a very special episode. If you liked what you saw, let us know in the comments down below. Information, descriptions, it's all there. Thank you for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.